Hey everyone, my name is the theme park evangelist. I figured tonight would be a great night to do another live stream. And, I wasn't quite ready to play any video games or anything. And I have been kind of behind on my vlogs to be considering this is probably the last week I will have a free time for a hot minute because of the fact that next Sunday I'm actually working at Publix 5:30 to 11. And then this coming Saturday, I'm working there 3:30 to 11:30. So, needless to say, I'm going to be working there quite a bit over the next several months. But I also intentionally applied there, I should, excuse me, reapplied there because of the fact that I need year round hours. So, I also wanted to mention that I will be doing a weekly vlog on Wednesday, and this one is going to be regarding why I returned to Publix. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell everybody ahead of time this week's vlog specifically will be pre-recorded. Actually, last week's was also pre-recorded, but anyhow, I've been doing that a lot lately. I will intentionally pre-record a day early. So usually what I do is because Tuesdays I typically work at the hotel 3 to 11. Next week's going to be a little weird. I'm working at Publix that day instead. So it's going to be a little weird kind of getting used to, but normally yes, I do vlog on Tuesdays and then I just schedule it to upload on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Next Wednesday, I'm ironically off from Public, waiting to see when the hotel is going to schedule me. So I might actually be able to record next Wednesday's vlog on Wednesday, which would be interesting. Anyway, as you guys saw on the or in the title, I am going to be discussing late tonight before I go play some video games. Um, just more or less how I went from 30 subscribers to 50 subscribers. And even though these clothes are comfortable, I am looking forward to getting into my pajamas after this. But I decided to stay in them just a little bit longer. Normally, I do vlog in my pajamas when I do my Wednesday. Typically, when I work at the hotel, those are my pajama days. So I usually lounge around the apartment in my pajamas. And then I go stress snot out of myself at work because it's so busy and stressful. I'm just like, oh my word, I can't stand this. Going from, calm and peaceful around my apartment to just that is how I feel at the hotel. But I mean, I love the perks that come with the hotel. So I guess I cannot complain about that. So, more or less, I was not always the theme park evangelist. So, when I first started out my YouTube channel, I was Mr. D Dunbar 4. I know, very basic. I actually started out my YouTube channel when I was thinking here 14, 15 years old, something like that. I started out the YouTube channel when I was in the ninth grade, and I don't really know what I'm planning on doing per se, but I'll figure it out. So I created a YouTube account. It was still kind of new at the time, and I thought it would be kind of neat to have a YouTube account. So I created one, and about a year later, I really started getting more interested in the whole becoming a YouTuber kind of thing. Uh, believe 2010, America's Got Talent had just turned 5 years old. So I was really starting to get interested in it. It was just starting to get popular, and I was watching it a lot. It was at its peak back then. It just actually is turning 20 years old this summer. that says anything about how old everybody is cool in God's eyes. But like I was trying to make myself out to be cooler than I was, if that makes any sense. So more or less, sorry, I'm having a late night meal. I ate it. It's like super early in the day because my parents, for whatever reason, believe in these early dinners, and I don't know why. Mm. So, yeah, I was basically like, well, I could probably find some kind of talent. So I actually thought I could become a rapper, as silly as that sounds. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I started recruiting all my classmates. And before I knew it, I had like 30 subscribers. And I was like, oh, yeah, bring it on, that kind of thing. And I was like thinking I was like so cool back then. And, typical teenager. So, sorry. But anyway, when I did get to college, that's when I really started getting more interested in the whole YouTube thing, more like beyond Dave the Rapper, was what I called myself throughout all of high school. I started doing bedtime stories. I started using my imagination and creating these really interesting stories. I also got really into something called Go Animate, which is now called Beyond now. Should have uploaded them to YouTube when I had the chance, and I just didn't. I didn't think about it back then. These days, I would have had it on there. But there's a lot of things I did back then that I didn't think about, including at my earlier jobs that I would never, that I would have stopped and thought about to this day. But a lot of it's called getting smarter and wiser. And that just comes with age. And I remember when I first really started getting interested in the whole theme park thing. I really started getting interested in Universal around early January 2016. Like, I don't know why, but like for whatever reason, I was just really wanting to go to Universal. Must have been the age or something. And I was like, oh man, I think that would be, something really cool to do is become a pass holder and just go all the time. And eventually, TJ, this guy I actually met at Steak and Shake not even 2 months ago at the time. And I started getting really close. So we first started hanging out in bars and all that. But eventually, I was able to talk him into going to the theme parks with me, agree to it. And I was like, okay. So we did. So we started going to the parks together. And of all days, it was Sunday, December 4th, 2016, that we went to Universal together. And while we were there, we got this crazy idea to start YouTubing. And that's when I became the theme park evangelist. I mean, I've told that story gazillions of times, but what I really want to go into with you guys is like kind of what happened after that. So I haven't really touched a lot on this over the past couple of years or whatever, but I'm going to now. So really start going to Universal quite a bit. That really hitting hard on just what's going on at the Universal parks, whether it was Islands, whether it was Universal Studios, and want to make sure it goes covering everything from Christmas, Mardi Gras, to Halloween Horror Nights. As much as I don't like Halloween, and new park openings. Eventually, Universal started doing a soft opening for Race Through New York, and I thought that would be really cool to show. So I got into that. I was like, oh man, my YouTubers will, or my subscribers will really get a kick out of that. So I started going to Universal a lot just because of Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. And really got to know hashtag the panda because we were at Universal like almost every day. It seemed like it anyway. And then Universal was also talking about their third installment. So keep in mind, Epic Universe is the first park they've made in, or they've opened in like 8 years, which is huge. And I made the comment, I think yesterday, that this is the first amazing year I've had since 2017, which is naturally the year that Volcano Bay opened. So, we're at when we were going to university, I can't wait and can't wait to share this on YouTube. And I had to go on opening day. Like I was determined. I knew something was gonna come up that was gonna make it difficult for me to get there, but I still made it work. I knew there was no way I was gonna miss out. And I drove all the way out there. Yes, TJ beat me, but the point is I still got out there. I still vlogged the entire day. It was just absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. And actually, not even that, a few months ago, he and I came up with this crazy idea of going on a staycation. And I figured, why not vlog that? Because this is my perfect opportunity to share with everybody my experience. Now, keep in mind, I was very inexperienced at the time, so yeah, I only was vlogging highlights. Like it was my very first time ever riding on an ever after, and because I was so inexperienced, I didn't know what I was vlogging. And of course, I had this crappy camera back then. So when I was first working for Publix, and my 5 year present at the time was an older camcorder. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was from Publix, so it was decent, and it was only a 5 year present, and it was also, I'm not saying Publix is cheap or anything, because they're not. Excuse me. What I want you guys to hear and understand is the fact that it was the late 2010s that I got that present. And I knew 100% for a fact that there was no way that anything could, be that good. Not for long anyway. And I mean, at the time, I thought it was really good. And, looking back, I'm like, it was good at the time. And that was it. But now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So, what else can I say? But hey, let's, go ahead and just keep moving forward. I mean, eventually, this iPhone I have is not going to be good for me anymore. And I'm going to have to get a better phone that has a much better camera on it that will work even better for my YouTube channel. And I mean, that's something else that's always helped me, but I mean, it's not just the camera quality, it's the camera, it's also the YouTube quality. It's just my content quality in general. Like I just truthfully really did not know what I was doing. I mean, even back in February of 2017, I truthfully did not really know how to vlog at all. It's like I had a vague idea, but I really was not 100% sure what to do. It's like I had all this amazing content that I could vlog, but I didn't know how to use it. I did not know how to manage it. And that's what was driving me crazy. And I was like, okay. And then, sometimes I felt like I could do more. So I was doing these at home vlogs, but I wasn't interesting enough to just sit there and listen to. I was very monotone. I was very boring. I was very uncreative back then. Over the years, I've learned to use my creativity better, and I've also been a lot more energetic on camera. I've also been um, a lot more um, focused on the camera. So, sometimes, yes, I admit I'm distracted while I'm vlogging, and I apologize. But for the most part, I'm a lot better about not just being more creative, but also being more focused on my subscribers or viewers while I'm vlogging. I admit it can be hard because I'm an ambivert. I've done the research. I enjoy my alone time, but I also enjoy my time around others too. There are people I connect better to than others. There's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on the person and how we get along. If you excuse me, I'm just going to cover up this camera for a minute here. Mm.